Took a sip of a squirt. The soda. Squirt. In case you never heard of that. Squirt. That's what it is. I drank it. I got some squirt and I drank it. And it's tangy. And it hurts. And it burns. But it burns good. Snap into a squirt. That's the slogan. I think. No, it's not. Anyways. Hey there. We're back. We're playing the feud. Last time we had just arrived at Zora's domain and had a bit of a trouble after running in with some of the elders in town. There seems to be some split feelings across the board. Everybody who's young remembers hanging out with us when they were kids, and they love us, and they're happy to see us. But everybody who was older seems to all of the elders seem to hate us. Not only us, but they also seem to hate Hylians altogether. For they essentially see the gift of Ruta, the divine beast, as a curse given to them by the Hylians, and also as the reason why their princess Mipha ultimately died. We were gifted by King we were gifted these Zora armor by King Dorephan, and upon remembering, recalling a deeply embedded memory of Mipha, we found out that a memory that we don't actually have here. It was a completely unique memory. Interesting. We found out upon putting on the armor that the Zora armor, which is made by the hand of Zora princesses to be given to the ones that they wish to wed. The armor fits Link specifically perfectly. So it was then revealed to us and to Muzu, the royal educator, and Sidon and Dorephan, that Link was the one who Mipha wished to wed. Well, okay, it wasn't revealed to Sidon and Dorephan. They already seemed to know. It was revealed to Muzu, though. That Link was in fact the one that Mipha wished to wed, presumably after they defeated Calamity Ganon, which never came to pass. Because Mipha was murdered inside of this thing. And that is where we are going right now. We also got the other pieces of the Zora armor. The helmet and the greaves. Glad to see you're ready to go, Link. I love that Sidon's theme is a remix, a more upbeat version of Mipha's theme. It's like a really nice touch. Also, you're going to see this as a trend, but every time we go to confront the divine beasts, we do so with some descendant of maybe not always a direct descendant, but some new generation, like a new a member of each tribe from this new generation that we find ourselves in helps us to fight each divine beast, which I think is a really cool touch. Wind Waker, I think, the Wind Waker was the game that felt like it was a young generation sort of suffering at the hand, like a suffering, suffering at the hand of the previous generation's mistakes and wishes and quarrels. This game sort of feels like that too. It feels like the new generation going and fixing the world and solving the problems left by the previous generation. Although this one, it's not the fault. No, the previous generation was not at fault for the way things turned out. In Wind Waker, the previous generation arguably was the reason the world was in the state it was in at that time. Which is why that game ends the way it does. But in this game, it's more of a triumphant, that like the new generation is coming in to fix the world and leave it better than it was before. Sort of to, in a way, to avenge the previous generation, the generations that came before them. It's a much more positive spin on that idea. Are you ready for this? Do you have your Zora armor and enough shock arrows? I'm ready. Wonderful. You never cease to amaze me, Link. Now then, let us go and appease that divine beast as one. Here we go. Gaze now upon the divine beast's back. You see those glowing pink orbs? You will need to shoot each of them with a shock arrow. With your Zora armor, you have the ability to ascend waterfalls. So I shall take you right to the side of the divine beast. From there, you can swim up and take aim. I know you can do it. I believe in you. Now hurry and get on my back. I'm ready. Good answer. Let's get going. Undoubtedly used ancient and mysterious powers against us. Little does it know that I am also ancient and mysterious.
Can we get rid of that ice?
Whoa. Ow. I ran out. My bow broke the moment. Ow. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, I can just break them? Whoa. Oh, I can block it with my own ice?
Any shot?
Okay, I hit 2 the first time. I'm gonna hit 2 the second time?
Here we go.
Whoa! The music is really freaking good here. Holy crap. Those ones are much easier to take out like that.
Shock arrows ready. Swim.
What? Whoa. Oh, he freaking bounced me off. Oh, I drowned. I was like, why am I drowning? Oh, because I freaking ran out of stamina.
You alright, Link?
I'm alright. Dude, don't even worry, Sidon. I drown all the time. Whoa. Oh, if you don't break it correctly, it actually respawns it immediately.
Get those shock arrows.
I got you. Is this the right one? No, this is the same one we just went to, right?
Marvelous.
There we go. Wow, that was astounding. So, while Ruta can make it rain forever, it can just create water infinitely? That's horrifying. Link, look, the water spouting from Ruta has slowed down. Oh. You wanted to venture inside, right? When you're closer, we're counting on you, hero. Do good work in there.
Well, Link, here we are. Looks like this is where the real work starts. Best of luck. Nice job cutting off the water flow from this divine beast. Show the enemy no fear. I'll see you back at Zor's domain. Farewell. Finish the job, Link.
I mean, I don't know, like no comment, right? It's just a good scene. I don't even know. I don't even have any like deeper things to say or pull from that. It's just a really good scene. Him telling us to show it no fear, but then him when he's swimming away he says finish the job, specifically saying finish the job. Because that's what we're doing here. Link's on borrowed time. He's making up for everybody. Travel gate register to map. Oh, we can just teleport here now.
You're here.
Oh,
I must say that I am so happy to see that this day has finally arrived. Now, Ruta can be freed of Ganon's control. You'll need a map to prevent you from getting lost. The guidance hidden stone there contains the information that you will need.
Yeah, that's right. It's weird. It's really weird coming this far and being confronted with a very normal dungeon. 269 arrows, holy crud. But yeah, we are just, this is still a Zelda game. We are just playing a Zelda game right now. One shot him. What? You don't say. One screw. But yeah, I mean, like, it's very normal. We need to get a map. There's gonna be puzzles. Although puzzles in this regard, for this game, for these dungeons, each divine beast is a dungeon. And the way the puzzles work are very different. They're very, the Divine Beast dungeons are very open-ended. Because the Divine Beasts themselves, the actual areas themselves, actually play a part in it. In the actual puzzling. Basically, the whole dungeon itself, because it's a Divine Beast, the whole dungeon itself is part of the puzzle. It's a very organic. The actual dungeon itself is very free form. The actual physical makeup of the dungeons themselves actually become part of the puzzles. They change, they shift, all sorts of things. Wait, is it unable to do something? Unable to activate main control unit, unactivated terminals in main. Oh, I see. But each one, I understand why people complain about these dungeons. They're not very extensive. They're pretty short. And they also have to feel very samey. They don't have a unique look to them. They all do look like this. Although, boy, we got a really good time of day. It being like sunfall. It's pretty freaking cool. Oh, right, yeah, now that we got the sword helmet, we have a spin attack in the water now. Which is pretty freaking cool. And also, you don't get special unique items for the dungeons. Like, there's not an item per dungeon or anything like that. We don't have to worry about getting heart pieces though, so that's pretty good.
Don't give up.
And also, they all come down to go get all the terminals, which is pretty silly. Oh, things got kind of sinister there for a second. Got it. Jeez. I like how the Sheikah symbol has always been like an eye with like a strange like teardrop coming down from it. Oh yeah, the maps for these areas are so weird too. Because they're 3D maps now. Which makes it honestly a little bit harder to manage.
You've obtained the map of the Divine Beast. You will see several glowing points on your map which represent the terminals that control Ruta. Take Ruta back by activating all of the terminals.
Mifa, you sound a little different right there. You sound a little bit more candid, a little less like breathy.
Be careful.
Oh, there it is. Good. Let me give you a quick tutorial. Oh, I don't need to hit this up. The freaking ground's covered in... Again, I always forget about Cryonis until the exact moment I need Cryonis happens. Yeah, because see, like, look at the bottom right. I would not say this is particularly helpful. Was getting a full x-ray scan of the... Oh, but, oh yeah, so this is what I meant, though. About the sort of like organic freeform nature is that each divine beast, once you get their map, has some sort of mechanic based on it. So now if you look at the bottom right, we can see, we can make the trunk move in any of those positions, which is super interesting. And also, I like how you do get to just look out. That's what I liked about a lot of the Twilight Princess dungeons, too, is that you got to go outside a lot. Same thing in Wind Waker. Lets you do that a couple times. And the Skyward Swords dungeons kind of suck. So we don't talk about that. Except for all the times we do. Nope. Oh, crud. What the crud? Why did I switch to... Glad to take that. Oh, a damage boost on that? Sure. Here's the thing, though. I think conceptually, these dungeons are super sick. I think mechanically they're pretty cool. I like them. I like the dungeons. I would just say... I would say that it's a shame that these are the only
There are
dungeon...
3 terminals remaining. You can do it.
Thanks, Miva. I would say that it's a shame that they all start to feel kind of samey. It's a shame there's not other kinds of dungeons throughout the game. And I think visual difference, like a little bit more of a visual difference would have been cool. And then I wish there was just a little bit more to these dungeons. I think what happened was, oh man, I hate these things. Oh yeah, there's just freaking bubbles, or the equivalent of bubbles. Cursed Moblin. Do I need to take a picture of you too? I don't. Do I not have to... Oh, no, I see. Oh, wait, no. I did get it. How'd I get it? Oh, I think there was actually an eyeball. My assumption was I needed to throw a bomb inside of its mouth. But mayhaps I am a fool. Yeah, I just wish there's a little bit more going on with these dungeons. Conceptually, visually, I mean, I think the thing is they put a very stiff, they did put a very stiff limitation on themselves. They decided, okay, each divine beast is going to be a certain animal. Oh, it worked. What did that do? Did it open up those spikes? Oh. Oh, I understand, I understand. They designed each one to resemble some sort of animal, and then they limited themselves to making an entire dungeon inside the internals of the animals. Which is bold, and I respect the hustle, but my gosh, it clearly, I feel like it's very clear that they struggled to make a very extensive dungeon. With those limitations. And then you get some weird puzzles. So do I need to remove the water flow when this thing is like up here? And then I need to... How do I keep this? What's up with this chest? Oh, I can have it spin the opposite way. Okay. Dang it, freaking stasis stuff. How do I keep this? Yeah, wait, how do I keep this thing in there when we're oriented like this? Let me experiment with something. No, it doesn't move at all. Like that. Very strange. Maybe I can come back to that one. I mean, here's the thing, right? Ultimately, it's like there is oh, neat. There is nothing that needs to be obtained before before accomplishing each puzzle. You know, there's not like an item that you need to accomplish each puzzle. Everything that you need is staring right in front of you. Once you get the maps, you have everything at your disposal, which does mean like Which does make everything, it's just a matter of figuring it out, you know? So I can make this spin the opposite way. I can't get that thing upside down though. I could just try to be inside of it, but there's thorns. There's spikes. How do I stay inside of that thing? Well, but these things move at the same time. So how would I keep... How do I keep this thing up and then that thing... This seems like it's just gonna be a freaking sandwich the whole time. How would I... Ugh. It's very confusing. If I have to spray water in like the middle of everything. Nah, it stays about just the same. Maybe I just need to be inside of it like this? Yeah, maybe I do. Right? Is that really it? I feel like I kind of cheesed it. I don't know.
There are 2 terminals remaining. You're nearly there.
But here's the thing, with how fluid the mechanics are in the game. Oh, I know what I need to do. Hold on, Ruta. Freaking spin that thing back. I just realized what to do with this one now. Okay, gonna get it to where it's sliding like that, and now we're gonna spin it back like that. No! Crud. That sucks. Okay. I'm gonna cut back to when it's all the way back around and I can stop it. But you saw what the idea was. I could freeze one end. Ancient core. Not nice. I mean, not bad. Not nice, not bad. Kinda nice. Okay, now what do we need to do? Need to go... Whoa. Wow, I'm just falling as far down as I can, huh? I saw a an eyeball to shoot on one of these gear legs. Huh. Ow. Screw you, man. Durability up over a normal Guardian Spear. I got the higher end ones before I got the normal one. Oh. Oh, now I can come back up here using the waterfall. I see. I understand. What about... What are we doing over here? So yeah, with how fluid and open-ended some of the systems in this game are, that's what makes these dungeons kind of weird to maneuver through. Because again, you're actually inside of a thing. A physical thing that exists in the world. Like, you can see the world outside. Now, of course, when you enter this place, I think it, like, unloads most of the outside world. And when you exit this place, it unloads most of the inside world. Like, I don't think every single... I don't think every single, every single divine beast is fully rendered in its entirety in the world at all times, right? I think that would be ridiculous. Like that would be absurd. But this is just like a giant physical building. This could be essentially loaded inside of the world, you know? Like that could very well be something they did. It is just a building. So because it's just a one giant open building, it's not like its own isolated, fully developed dungeon that exists outside of everything else. And because of how all the systems work, like with the physics, like a lot of physics-based stuff, a lot of like stuff involving water, stuff involving magnetizing things, moving things, shifting things, working with the physics of all these objects and whatnot. Because all these systems are so fluid, like the solution to the big gear wheel that I just did, I don't know if the solution was supposed to be me jumping inside of the thing and just staying in there. You know, maybe there was a more eloquent solution. If that was the actual solution, it feels pretty like, to me anyways, it felt pretty like, oh, I feel like I just kind of got away with that, you know, like I felt like that was kind of a messy solution, but who knows? Maybe that was actually like the intended way. I couldn't say for certain. Okay, am I supposed to do it like maybe here? Now here's the thing, it looks like they are once again going to be doing a lot of like movable environments in the like movable environmental puzzles in Tears of the Kingdom. You already saw like a brief glimpse of like Link being able to move some sort of gear, and it made an entire like platform in front of him flip over and shift. So I don't know what dungeons the next game are going to look like. I hope they're not just like giant like giant stone structures again that all, oh I forgot I haven't actually been here yet. I hope they're not all just giant stone structures, like identical looking stone structures. Because again, while this is a really cool idea, conceptually, the execution clearly put a huge limitation than if they had just made giant, like, actual temples or buildings. Like normal buildings be, like you know, like your does that kill everybody? It does, okay. Because here's the thing, you could put traditional Zelda dungeons in a big open world like this. Have them be discoverable, have them be things that you had to figure out how to enter, how to access. They could totally exist in the world. With all the same like mechanics and systems that you're using for this one. So there's a shrine. Where to go from here? There's a shrine on the nose of this thing. But on the nose on the opposite end. I don't... and again, I mean, like, this map is not useful at all. I mean, like, I get it. I can see, like, the general position of, like, where the shrines are, but as far as, like, working out how I need to, like, what I need to do, where I need to go to get to some of these places, like, holy crud, I have no idea. Again, it is cool. It is cool to like be up close and like see this massive thing and be able to move it and watch it move in real time. Don't get me wrong, all that stuff is great. All that stuff is super sick. Is that right? Okay, that's surrounded by fire. Oh. Yeah, I don't know. The more I play this game, the more I think about all the possibilities and things that I would love to see out of, Tears of the Kingdom. A lot of things that I hope we end up seeing, but who knows. My biggest fear at this point, I don't think it's going to be bad. I just don't. I can't imagine it being just flat out bad, right? So I don't think it'll be bad. I do think that the worst thing it could be is the same exact thing as this, which is weird because when I finish this game, right now I'm feeling like, oh, more of this. This is great. Every time I sit down to play, I think, oh man, I can't wait to do more of this stuff. But if a sequel to this game, if a sequel to a Zelda game, something that never happens.
Just one terminal remaining. I have faith in you.
Thanks, Mifa. Mifa, I have no idea how to get to the last terminal, I'm gonna be honest with you. Maybe you could give me a hint. Maybe you could give me a hint. Bum bum bum. So I feel like we never get sequels to Zelda games, and every time we do get a sequel to a Zelda game, it's something completely different. Now, do I like Phantom Hourglass? No, but hey, it was something entirely different from Wind Waker. And I think that's, honestly, I think that's bold, and I think it's commendable in its own right. I'm sure there's a group of people who like it. Surely. Do I need to go on top of the guy again? Do I need to go on top of the guy again? How high up do I want to be? Probably like here? Okay. Majora's Mask, a sequel to Ocarina of Time. How do you do a sequel to Ocarina of Time? Oh, you know, do something completely different. Wait, what? Link? You're kidding. Wait, Link, where are we going? Why are we sliding all the way down there? What are you talking about? Link, why can't you even climb this stuff? This is like the dirtiest, rustiest, like looking rock. Not rusty, just dirty. Mossy. Mossy even. Okay. It just wouldn't let me jump off of it. I have no idea why. I don't know if you noticed, but I jumped off and I was like mashing to get the lighter out, and it just wouldn't let me have it. It's probably too high up, but I'll give it a shot. Oh no, that was way too... Yeah, I think if I'm up there, up top, and then I make this move all the way down and then glide off. Well, unless I can glide off of it from here. Oh, you know what? I think I can. Okay, right idea. Just didn't need to be as high up as I thought I did. Okay, make it move up a little bit higher. If I stand here now, up to here maybe? There we go. Again, just weird puzzles.
You activated all the terminals. Now you can start the main control unit. There should be a new glowing mark on your map. Head there.
I mean, interesting puzzles.
Be careful not to let your guard down.
Yeah, I mean, interesting puzzles, mind you. You know? Puzzles that I like do like that I cannot solve immediately. Oh, I hit that on the first try. Holy crud, I'm kind of amazing. I'm glad I didn't go to that side first, because then I think you would have had to come all the way back up. I would have had to lift the trunk up, back up and down. Freaking nailed it, dang. Are there any other, like, special chests anywhere around here? Here's the thing, like this, I love the fact that they just let you climb all over this thing, like freely and openly. Oh, I haven't mentioned it either. I think the music in this place is like pretty good too. Is it the most amazing music in the whole series? No, but like it's a vibe. I respect that. Ah, and now the thing's glowing. Well, we can just drop right in. But would it really be that easy? Alright. Let's go stop this once and for all. Hold on, you mean there's a boss fight at the end of my dungeon? Very different kind of boss fight than what we're used to in these games as well.
Please take care. That thing is one of Ganon's creations. I put up as much of a fight as I could, but it proved to be my demise 100 years away. Regardless, I believe that you are well prepared for this moment. I have faith in you. Careful, that spear has a long reach.
How long? Oh! How long into just immediate impalement? I actually like the way these guys look.
Well done.
Oh, I wasn't close enough. Needed to be closer. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do some of these. I actually like the design of these guys. Every fight in these dungeons is gotcha me. I like that the champions of old give you a pep talk as you fight. Whoa. I also just love the sound of these things. I like how it's also a very clear amalgamation of like the ancient tech with Ganon. Oh, the design of this thing too. Yeah, the hangs upside down.
Not much room to operate.
Up, Link, up. But we came in here more than prepared. This fight gave me a little bit of trouble. Oh. Whoa! Thank you for the chest piece, Mifa. Oh, I've been practicing that for an eternity. You messed up, dude. One arrow should do it. You messed up, dude. Again, I like boss fights that are just fights. So I don't mind these guys so much. I just like how weird they are. The sound they make, it's so unlike any form Ganon has ever taken. It just sounds like a creature, you know? Oh, this little jingle's really nice. Hey, you still get a hope container after each boss. That's not bad. Oh, hallelujah. Time to finish the job. Oh yeah, which is why they don't put anything anything you would not want to miss in here.
Hello, Link. Because of your courage, my spirit is now free. And Ruta as well. Thank you. For I am now allowed by this freedom to be with you once again. Since I am now a spirit, my healing power would be wasted on me. I have no need of it. So therefore, I would like you to have it. Please accept Mifa's grace. Yesterday, I was awash in a pool of tears. I had nearly given up hope and resigned myself to being trapped here as a spirit for the rest of eternity. But now you're here. All this time, my hope was to see you once more. Promise me that you will not hesitate to call upon my power if you ever find yourself in need. Knowing that will let my spirit rest in peace. I must go. Ruta and I have our roles to fulfill. We are both honored to be able to play the role of support. We'll annihilate Ganon together. Farewell. Save her, Link. Save the princess. Save Princess Zelda.
I like the vibe of the divine beasts. It's just different. They just feel like something else entirely. Oh gosh, I got triggered hearing the beam sound.
Ruta, we found a way to be useful to Link, and the other champions, of course. Our job will be to help Link as he fights Ganon inside the castle, however we can. Using your ability to drain Ganon of his power is key to our success. This is it. This will be our last chance, and everyone's last hope. If we seal him away, then we can restore peace to Hyrule. And both your duty and mine will be fulfilled. Father, are you well, I wonder? I want you to know I have always followed my heart. I'm sorry I made you worry. I wish I could see you again. Even just once more.
Oh. Ow. I like this specifically after the memory we got last episode of Mipha. I like the fact that all she wanted was to give us to be there, to always protect, to be there so that she could always protect us, so that she could always heal us. So she just, in a way, she gets to because she gave us her healing power, which is basically just a free fairy, except for a full restoration. Restorative power born from the spirit of champion Mipha. When your hearts run out, you'll automatically be resurrected with full health plus temporary bonus hearts. Oh, you get temporary bonus hearts too. Yeah, it's a massive second wind, basically, that you will always use when you don't want to because you've fallen off a cliff, you've gotten one shot by some random enemy you didn't see coming, you blow yourself up with a bomb. You're never gonna use this thing when you want to have it because you only got one charge. Hey, Vivian. Sky is clear for the first time in a bit. I would like to celebrate by taking my daughter on a trip, but I cannot afford to leave my post. By the way, Master Link, are you going to fight Calamity Ganon again? Again? I mean, Master Link. You and Lady Mipha fought Calamity Ganon 100 years ago, don't you recall? Master Link, you really don't remember anything, do you? Okay. In that case, ask me anything you want to. Lady Mipha is the princess of the Zora, and Prince Sidon's elder sister. She's also the Zora champion. That means she was able to command the divine beast Ruta. But unfortunately, Lady Mipha was, well, 100 years ago, Calamity Ganon. I should not be the one telling you this. Please ask King Dorephan if you wish to know more. Trello is my father. Since retiring, he has been in charge of the Champion Festival. It is he who now bears the ceremonial trident. Master Link, you should really not speak with any of the elderly here, including my father. As for me, well, I just do not believe that you are guilty of anything. And with that, everything's back to normal. And now it's not raining anymore. Which means we have this whole region to account for now, which we will start to account for in the next episode. But we're not ending it just yet. We're gonna go finish talking to who we need to talk to. Oh dang, we brought back everybody? Jeez. Does this mean the elders are going to not hate my guts now? Link, you did well to survive your trial. I've been awaiting your return. The violent downpour has disappeared, as has the threat to Zora's domain. It's all a little more than a bad dream now. Thanks to your efforts, there was no longer any danger of a great flood laying waste to Hyrule. You appeased the divine beast Ruta and thusly saved Zora's domain. We are all truly grateful. What you did for us is more than we could have ever expected of you. Link, I must sincerely apologize for my host's treatment of you. That whole time you were thinking of Hyrule's and Lady Mipha's well-being, just like the rest of us. All of the members of our council humbly fold our fins back in gratitude, along with the rest of our people. I still hate you filthy, dirty Hylians, But that is that is an entirely different problem that we can tackle slowly over time as I interact with your kind more. I do like. I wish Mifa didn't mention Sidon at all, which I think is kind of sad, kind of weird. But I do think, because she's talking about like duty and like what her and Ruta will have to do for Link and for Hyrule and for the princess. But I do like how they loop that back around and have her finish her last thought be looking at Zora's domain and saying, "Father, I wish I could speak to you one more time. I want you to know I've always followed my heart." Just in case there was ever any, you know, blame going around, of anybody blaming themselves, blaming other people. That final sentiment of, I always did what I wanted to do. What I chose to do. And whatever happened, you know. I do. And then I do like how Mifa has that last thought before Link leaves of, go save her, like save the princess. That's ultimately your goal. But that she's happy she got to see him one last time. And that hurts because it feels like she's letting... It feels like she's like in a way like letting go of him, sort of. Because it's like any opportunity they would have had, any time they would have had is gone. It's just sad, you know, it's just very... You're not going around to you know, going to the divine beasts. You're not saving any of the old champions. You're just letting them rest now, which is heavy. Perhaps the older generation of Zora, myself included, misunderstood Hylians after all. It would seem so. That said, I would be overjoyed if you could find it in your heart to forgive me. If not now, then perhaps one day. Link, I must reward your efforts. Now then, I implore you to collect the treasure inside that chest over there. It was cherished by Mifa, a memento of sorts. I would like you to have it as a token of our friendship. Please take good care of it. By the way, Link, I see you are without your trusty blade, the sword that seals the darkness. Did you perhaps lose it when you lost your memory? Perhaps. What? Is it truly lost? That is a legendary blade that only you, the Hylian champion, can wield. It is no doubt resting somewhere in Hyrule even now, waiting for its master to return. Link, all of the Zora thank you from the depths of our hearts for your heroic and selfless work. And you too, Sidon. As your father, I am proud of you for fighting the divine beast alongside Link. Couldn't have done without him. You have grown much recently. I know you will be a worthy heir with you when your time comes.
Huh.
Heavy rains have stopped and the divine beast is our ally once again. How glorious. Truly splendid. Oh man, you're very large, Sidon. Link, thank you so much. Truly, I could never thank you enough. You helped save our home from vanishing away. This calls for a top-tier expression of gratitude. With all my heart, thank you. What, did they get everybody in the Nintendo office to like cheer for a little bit? It was a very oddly mixed cheering noise. And now, King, I have come to end you. No, I'm kidding. I've been working for Ganon the whole time. The light scale trident. A spear of peerless grace, cherished by the Zora champion Mifa. Although Mifa specialized in healing abilities, her spearsmanship was in a class all its own. Nice. Now we got a special spear. One of a kind. It doesn't do anything specific. It's just sort of a strong spear. A very strong spear when you consider like the only one we've seen go past the teens has been a savage Lionel spear. It's pretty handy, I should say. Oh, they do have a little lady. Figure they would. Let's thank you, Link. You somehow overcame the objections of the old geezers on our council, all to help save our home. Yes, you are a treasure of Hylian, taking time out of your journey to come to our vain and monster-ridden home. And here you activated those orbs of shock arrows, freed Ruta, and released my sister from her lingering regret. Link, I simply can't thank you enough, especially for following me to the end, pushy and unreasonable as I am. Zora's domain would still be in peril if not for you. You are welcome any time. You are ever at your service. Have I mentioned how incredible you are, and how thankful I am? Because you are, and I am. Yes, you are the greatest of Hylians and my most treasured friend for all time. Right back at you, buddy. I am pretty low on friends. What are you kids doing? Freaking kid Zoras look so dorky, it's crazy. Trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Oh, you're the Hylian who helped our Prince Sidon. You're so handsome. Man, freaking everybody's after me. Your looks don't compare to Prince Sidon, of course. But you're not half bad. In fact, I wouldn't mind talking with you for a bit. Wanna talk? What was that song? Oh, I love singing. I even remember the song from the Champion Festival. Do you want to hear it? Yeah. We're gonna sing it now. Give from the sky a scale of light. Splits the feet of a veiled falls sight. Veiled falls, scale. So the dragon scale. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. I don't really get what the song's about, but I'm gonna sing it at the next Champion Festival. Mr. Trello is supposed to get the festival together, but he hasn't done anything for it yet. What's wrong with him? Did he quit? That's his job? Ceremonial song. Oh! That's Duma. This is the lady who said I'm absolutely not going to Zora's domain. Ah, you're that guy from last time. The rain stopped. That's why I finally was able to reach Zora's domain. I'm gonna stock up on rare goods at the general store. Don't get in my way, understand? Okay. You don't gotta be like that about it. So, oh, I remember you, leader. Vaguely. Thank you for coming so quickly. You appeased Ruta. Cannot express how grateful I am. However, those of us in Zora's domain are still feeling the ramifications of the chaos that Ruta wrought. So my senior apprentice shrunk, and I are repairing the domain. However, our materials are a bit depleted. Repairs a large number of luminous stones. You can find plenty of them around upland Zorana. Have you by chance already stumbled across luminous stones during your travels? For instance, if you have 10 of them, that would be a big help. I do, don't I? I better. I remember I've collected a bunch of these things. Oh yeah, I have a million of them. Here are the stones.
Oh.
Thank you. You're really giving me 10 luminous stones? In that case, please excuse me while I count them.
Oh. 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 Oh.
Why? Why?
Oh.
Nintendo, why? Why did you do this?
Oh.
You really brought all 10. Thank you. I'll happily take those from you. So I must reward you. Oh, with a diamond? I'll give you one extra as a bonus. That's like 1,000 rupees. Your lifesaver, truly. Hope you bring them to me. But if that happens, know that I'll only be able to give you one diamond for them. Be honest. Oh my gosh. Okay. Gonna mark that as a special thing. That's freaking sick. Okay. So that's a quest you can repeat. 10 luminous stones for a diamond? That's pretty freaking good, honestly. Oh. Okay, what was that? We just got, here we go. Trello seems to know more about the ceremony. Ruta. Give from the sky a scale of light. Splits the feet of veiled falls sight. Your trial awaits, it's glowing bright. Trello. Who's this Trello person? Capson. Bunch of snails. Toffee. Hey. Hillian, to think you were able to appease Ruta. You turned out to be a pretty incredible guy. In fact, I wonder if you can do this too. Exterminate the Hinox by Rallis Pond? Surely. Okay, in that case, give it a try. I killed that guy. I'm almost certain I killed that guy. For he who saved the domain, this should be a piece of fish cake. Go on, I'm counting on you. Hiya, what's wrong? Southwest of here. Truth is, I challenged the Hinox once before. It managed to completely turn the tables on me. Fellow giant beast. It's best for you to defeat me. Leave to you. Rallis Pond? Did I not totally murder that guy? I mean, I'll mark it. We can go do that real quick. Got a little bit of time, got at least 15 minutes worth. Giotto, Link, seems that I was wrong about you. Well, we didn't even speak, so you don't have to tell me how much you hated my guts. Seeing the divine beast Varuta's form there, even though we lost Mifa, it seems that she can still help you fight against Calamity Ganon. It is a really disturbing reveal that the souls of the champions are locked inside of their divine beasts, and they have been for 100 years. It's, like, genuinely disturbing. I'm sorry I didn't introduce myself sooner. I'm Giotto, a historian who studies Zora history and preserves it for future generations. Even so, the stone monument that King Dorephan supposedly wrote, it's torn to pieces now. It's most likely the 10 outside of the domain are in the same awful condition. I'm thinking about collecting the contents of all the stone monuments and compiling them into a book. But these old legs and fins traveling to all 10 stone monuments will take a great deal of time. That is why, Link, I'd like to ask a favor of you. I'd like you to find all 10 stone monuments around Zora's domain. Tell me what they say. Okay. Thank you. You're truly a lifesaver. I'll be assuring that the champion will search for these monuments for me. Good authority that among these stone monuments, one has a location of some treasure written on it. Found it. If you happen to find said treasure, feel free to keep it. It will most likely be something that the Zora wouldn't need. Not counting the monument in Zora's domain, though, 10 to find. Do I actually have to, like, find them? Oh my gosh, I do. Oh wow, they actually expect me to... Holy crud, that's brutal. Okay, does this mark this? It does mark this. Okay. Where is Trello, though? Tona? Tula. Me, I'm the one Prince Sidon left on top of the tower. Oh, he finally went back for you, Groove. That's great. In the end, I wasn't able to join up with Prince Sidon. Instead, I worked up the fighting spirit and jumped into Zora River from the top of the tower. Then I came back here. I was deeply moved, seeing my reflection on the water surface as I dove in. Yes, deeply moved. Deeply moved? My observation that a person's true color shines the brightest when they dive freely into the waves. Congratulations on the new Zora armor. It's most impressive indeed. Wearing the Zora armor, even a Helian like you can climb a waterfall. Get back up here in no time. I said, if you don't mind me asking, would you please show me your true colors as you dive into the water? You can dive head first from here into the water below. True beauty made flesh. Please consider. Please consider. Alright. Blinding brightness, radiant beauty. Okay, now climb the waterfall and be back here. Thank goodness we got a shortcut now. So sick that we just get to do this now. Fantastic. Can you feel that? My soul is on fire. It's pulsating with beauty. You showed me something truly special. Thank you so much. Now then, come over here real quick. Boink. Okay, eyes are flooded with tears of joy. Thank you so much. Well, it was an easy quest, I suppose. Feel emotionally ravaged after that. Not every day I get to see a diving form as beautiful as yours, you know. If you say so. Where the crud is this Trello guy? Oh, he's over there. Oh, is this him? Oh, it is. I knew you were the same Link from 100 years ago. You did a fine job this time. Ceremonial tridents. Festival to honor Champion Mifa. Champion Festival's light scale trident. Well, it's a fake. I planned to have that ceremonial trident examined by Dento, but on the way there, I dropped it off the bridge. Doesn't really matter, it's a fake after all. I'll have to ask Dento to make a new one. Someone happens to pick it up, they can keep it. Oh, light scale. So this gift from the sky, a scale of light. Light scale, okay. Splits the feet of Veiled Falls site. Ceremonial trident used champions off the bridge. If you find the spear and recreate the actions from the song, a new trial may open. Oh, it fell off over here? Okay. I mean, why not do this real fast, you know? We're gonna be spending a lot more time in this area for like at least 1 or 2 more parts. Cause I'ma just finish everything in this area, in this zone. So why the heck not, right? But I can do this now. I'm curious about this one too. It said through Veiled Falls. Oh. Oh, this is the Veiled Falls. What bridge did he say he dropped it off of? Off of the bridge. Ceremonial. What bridge? The Great Zora Bridge? Oh, okay, so that's where I need to throw it. I need to throw it where, though? At the Veiled Falls? It said split the Veiled Falls, right? None of the right buttons are being pressed. Split the feet of Veiled Falls site. The feet. So yeah, I just need to stand on that pedestal and probably throw the trident at just directly into the falls. That sounds freaking rad. But first I need to find it. Yeah, Leo. Oh. Man, we swim so much faster now. It's not even worth it to do the dash because there's so much wind up and slow down to the dash. And it uses like way more stamina. It's just like when you have the full Zora armor, you just want to swim. It's like easier to swim against the current too. Maybe that's another thing it does. That would kind of make sense, huh? Because that's like just another thing the Zoas can do. Alley-oop. Said it fell off the bridge. I would assume it was the Great Zora Bridge, right? What are the bridges out there? Pluto's Crossing, Owen Bridge. Maybe I need to talk to him again. Hold on. Oh, on the loading screen now, we got Ruta hopping along. I love that detail. It's very nice. Oh, what the heck do we have here? Zoa shield, that's a first. No. There we go. Zoa sword. Only 18? A Zoa made shield adorned with intricate ornamentation. It said that true masters of the shield can redirect attacks as a rock redirects rushing water. Interesting. But I have like, I'm filled with like really amazing shields right now. Yeah, well. Well. Did you drop it off this bridge? Still wonder where I dropped that ceremonial trident. Well, what do you want? Ceremonial trident. We dropped under the bridge. And under this bridge? There's a lot of bridges in this area, dude. This bridge is connecting everything. He must be talking about this one, right? Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm glad it's obvious at least. Spear modeled after the light-scaled trident wielded by the Zora champion Mifa. The spear's strength and durability are inferior. That's okay. Yeah, we gotta screw that thing. Not completely inferior. Man, like all the Zora stuff definitely looks way like style over substance. It's kind of funny. Now I'm down here. Hold on. I'm just going to... Fastest way to get back up there. And I will see you over at the waterfall that we're apparently going to split with this thing? Whatever that means. Okay. Here we go. So, I guess... just do this? That did not seem to work. Is that at its feet? A gift from the sky, a scale of light, splits the feet of a veiled fall's sight. Trial awaits its glowing bright, splits the feet of a veiled fall's sight. Assuming I have to be here, no? Splits the feet. Do I need to just put this thing on? Do I need to just put this thing on here? Do I need to be at the top? I mean, normally when there's one of these on the ground, it means you have to be on it to do a thing. I don't want this thing to break while I'm screwing around with it. Splits the feet of a veiled fall's sight. Splits the feet. Okay, this is kind of specific. It's a combination of all the things that I thought. I was gonna throw this down at the platform. So I had the right idea this first time, split like going up like this. But then what you have to do is you have to glide down. And then fall like that. Split the feet. I get that feet means like bottom. But like specifically doing an attack? It's a spear, right? So like splitting it, I don't know, my mind just jumped to throwing it. But had to I had to use the guide, but let me tell you, I was not going to piece together to specifically go all the way up, jump off, and then fall and do a falling attack like that. I thought, for me, it's like if I'm splitting the veiled falls, right? Then that means I need to attack. I need to throw the spear through the waterfall. But oh well. Oh, is this one of those you? It's like, if you're here, then you've already earned this. Like, well, actually, I have the Nintendo Power Guide. Somebody else actually earned this before I did. But hey, there are too many things in this game to get hung up on one for too long. And with that, nice little side excursion. And one more shrine down to mark off. We are going to call it there. Hey, if you liked this, then you can leave a comment, you can press thumbs up and thumbs down, you can subscribe, and you can hit the notification bell to get notified of more things in the future. I am uploading things just about every single day. And next time, on Breath of the Wild, we are going to start to get all the shrines and Korok seeds in this whole area, which, if I zoom out on my interactive map, is not too much. I'll probably start where I am over here and then work my way in. Actually, it's not really not that much at all. It's going to be a lot of Korok seeds, but I mean, hey, should I just get all the Korok seeds and shrines down here too for this whole area as well? I mean, I've already scouted a bit. I could totally do that. Ooh, yikes. Maybe. We'll see. But for sure, we're going to finish all the areas in the Lanayru region. Which really isn't actually that much. From the looks of it, it's only going to be a couple more shrines, like 3 more shrines. And then a whole bunch of Korok seeds. But really not that many Korok seeds if I just breaking it down to this one area. Really not that many Korok seeds. But that'll be for next time. Until next time, don't forget to be kind. Always.